Alright, welcome back, everybody. Enfield time. Gacha PvP looks fun today. Oh, the gacha revenue. Oh, that's right. It's April today, so yeah, naturally. Naturally. Haven't watched your stream in a long time. Last stream you watched was FGO's FGO Nero Lotto boxes. Good old days. Hey, welcome back. But yeah, those were certainly the days, weren't they? Fun to see all the coping mechanisms being used by the Wuwashills out there. The Hoyotards haven't exactly been, just to be fair, the Hoyotards haven't exactly been very intelligent either. Because I saw that they were going after, apparently they're going after the Hiyuki and Denia gameplay reveals. Then again, I think that that John Seaman retard had something to do with that, though. He may have been the one to aggro them, or at least played a big part in that. Yeah, UI. Happy April Fool's Day. I guess same to you, too. Making it sound like a holiday out here.
まだぼーっとしてても大丈夫だ。どうせ私がいるから。
狩りになれれば 風の流れで全部わかるようになる。この後の天気も獲物の動きも。
That.
まだぼーっとしてても大丈夫だ。どうせ私がいるから。
Hey, Articlaus, how's it going, man? Thanks so much for the 24-month resub. That's a 2-year resub. Hey, congrats on your Rainbow Tail badge. It's rare I say that these days. Just stopping by to renew. Hope everything's going good. Yeah, no problem, dude. And yeah, everything's going alright. So far, anyway. But yeah, good to see you, Articlaus. And yeah, take care. Hey Shimazaki, what are we thinking about? I'm actually getting I'm actually clearing a P on FGO right now. I just don't have it up on stream. Like my shirt? Thanks. Friend got it for me from Japan. I think about like last year or sometime. Very excited for the slow return of videos. Yeah, me posting like what 3 videos in like 2 weeks is certainly a record, I think. By the way, they finally announced Sapa. Yeah, I saw. I think I saw the Chinese trailers before I went to sleep. So yeah, it's cool. The don't play at Geo vid came to bit too late. You already got dragged back in by your friend. Can't be saved. I know that feeling. Indeed. Okay. It's good enough FGO for now. Hey, good afternoon, Kieraners. Welcome back. Boy, do I have a lot to do in Enfield today. Am I fucking capped on stock bills? What the fuck? Technically, I'm over cap. Do I consider the Elon Bucks farmers as gacha squatters? Not necessarily. If they prove that they actually keep up with the game, and they actually fucking play it, then no. Because you can play the game a lot. You can keep up with gacha games, and you just talk about it a whole lot on Twitter too. Like those two things aren't necessarily mutually exclusive, but yeah, certainly seems like if you got a blue fucking check mark, you probably don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But just because a lot of people, just because a lot of blue checkmark retards seem that way, doesn't mean I'm gonna sit here and assume that they're all like that. There has to be at least a couple of blue checkmark motherfuckers out there who actually play the gacha games they talk about. at least to a reasonable degree. Obviously, I don't expect them to fucking keep up with gacha games like I do. But, you know, at least a reasonable amount. Like, surely there must be at least a few blue check marks out there like that. Life don't give a shit. Life shit. Don't have time to play gachas anymore. Yeah, I feel you, man. Wish I could sit here and fucking grind gachas all day, but unfortunately, you know, gotta make that paper. Rent ain't gonna fucking, mortgage ain't gonna fucking pay itself. Stock bill cap resets every week, so spend it all. No hoarding. What do you mean by cap? The cap resets every week. You mean like kind of like how you need to spend your credits? Otherwise, if you have more than 300 credits, the game just tops you off at 300 every day. If that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I already spent a little bit of it, so I'm back down below cap. So don't worry about that. Oh, Super Bomb, or Bomb Super Chain, how's it going, man? Ever thought about playing Where Winds Meet? No, it's not a gacha, but there's like a clothing gacha, I guess. No, not really. Even if it were a gacha, I would still probably pass up on it just because I'm not a huge fan of its art style slash aesthetic. I like the more, you know, the more anime slash weeb, the fucking weeb ass aesthetic, like, you know, Enfield, the Hoyo games, Wua, that type of shit. That doesn't mean I hate Wua. That doesn't mean that I hate Where Winds Meet or anything. Clearly, it's doing well, and you know, it's probably for the better that it's not a gacha. That it decided to go more down the MMO route, so that way it could differentiate itself. But I still probably wouldn't have played it either way, whether it was a gacha or not. What's my F6? All right, my battle pass. Okay, my Surtur is all pimped out. I just need to work on her gear next at some point. That means I want to work on my Aya next. I believe that means I gotta go farm some more creds. Actually, I think I have almost enough creds. I would just buy this without having to spend sandy. Creds right there. 4K should do it, I think, yeah. Time to get her weapon to level 90 as well. I got enough of these motherfuckers. Though I'll probably still stop by here and mine these again so that they reset. Rexon's been streaming more Where Winds Meet than Wua these days. To be fair, given that Where Winds Meet is more of an MMO than a gacha, I would expect Where Winds Meet to have more like interesting content on a more regular basis. So yeah, that's not exactly surprising. Especially if Rexland is being sponsored to play the game as well. which he could be. I don't know. You fuck with the anime aesthetic as well, you get me? Yeah, yeah. Like, I don't have anything against, like, the more, realistic, the more photorealistic, if you can even call it that, style, where it wins me. It's just personal preference. But hey, clearly there are people out there who do enjoy it, so more power to them. So we need some more of these. We also need some more of these. Excuse me. Did we need the quadrant fitting fluid? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Actually, we can get this done. We can get this done once at least, so we can get the first time clear reward, I guess. Looks like the lolly people are up against the commentary community trash versus garbage matchup. Yeah, multiple debates going on right now on Gacha Twitter. You just noticed the Enmin Rabbit event. Oh, like the April Fools? Is it like an April Fools event or something? Because OG Arknights loves to do, they also do, yearly April Fools events. Oh yeah, isn't this the enemy that that becomes more aggressive if you attack him with melee attacks or something, or you use melee characters? Okay, I think I needed exactly 3 or something. Didn't I need only 16? Where did I? Oh, it's because it gave me some more. Okay, normally you get 7, but it gave me another 3 bonuses the first time clear. Ooh, okay. Open Nikke after months. Mekami Shifty is pure goon bait. Yeah. Probably the hottest design I've seen in Nikke for a while now. Well, I say that, but they did release Arcanas, so... Either way, it's a travesty that Mekami Shifty is just an April Fool's joke. Unfortunate. Like, I guess I wouldn't have minded so much if we at least got like a good wallpaper out of the April Fool's event, but Mekami Shifty's event wallpaper is fucking dog shit. Like, you barely see anything. And, like, her whole ass background is red. Like, what the fuck? It's like, alright, dude. Like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? It's alright. Sure, I guess. Oh, I need the heavy cast die. Oh, this is the heavy cast die. How many does it give us? 6. We need 13. God damn, or fucking 1 off. Hey, live from Paris. Welcome to the stream. Remember me from my Combat Arms days? Yep. I went by Toe Sniper 98. Actually, yeah, that's what you pinged me with. And then, yeah, I just shortened my name to Tuhu. But yeah, welcome back to the stream, man. Yeah, the good old Combat Arms days. Most gacha content creators need to rebrand themselves as master debaters. Not even, bro, because that assumes that you give them too much credit, my dude. Because that assumes they're actually good at debating, and the vast majority of them are not. Am I liking Enfield so far? Oh, I think it's great, dude. Personally, anyway. Like, obviously, it's not perfect, but I've been really enjoying the process so far. That being said, I haven't exactly like no-lifed it or grinded it like no-life grinded it like a lot of other streamers or quite a few players out there have. I've had some viewers come in and tell me, like, oh, like, there's nothing else to do in Enfield anymore because I think I grinded everything. And, you know, I asked them, like, okay, did you really grind everything? Like, did you get all the characters to the fucking level 90 and shit like that? Obviously, that's kind of an extreme example, but, you know, usually whenever people say that, oh, they think they grinded everything in a gacha game, they're usually lying out of their ass. And what they really mean is, oh, I've done everything that I wanted to do in a gacha game. So, which, to be fair, you know, when people say stuff like that, that's usually what they mean. But, you know, it's like, bro, game's only been out for like fucking 2 months. It's like I have people come in here and be like, oh, I've been playing this game for 2 weeks and I already ran out of things to do. It's like, really? So, no, not sure how much I believe that, but you know, you do you, I guess. But yeah, no, because I've been taking this game a little bit more, I guess because I've been pacing myself, I suppose, if you can call it that. Yeah, I've been enjoying the process a lot more. Like, I know there's a lot of like tedious things they have to get that you have to do in this game, like, oh, you have to go around fucking collecting all the delivery station bullshit. But I haven't really been bothering with that. You know, I pick them up if I'm in the area, but I don't go out of my way to do that. So I suppose that's what's helped me enjoy the process a lot more. Even then, though, even if I had to do that, even if I did force myself to do that, it's not like I would really mind all that much. Cause like I used to do fucking rock farming back in Genshin. Go around all of Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, Sumeru, up until Sumeru. Remember the good old days when, you know, every 3 days, because that's how often the rocks spawned. I'd run around fucking mining everything. Mine all the blue rocks. So it's like, I guess it would remind me of that if I did it, but yeah, I don't bother doing that right now. Still got 3 teams to build. Yeah, exactly. Because right now I've also been busy building teams too. Or I wanted to build at least 2 teams, technically 3, because this is my main team, because these are my 4 favorite girlies in the game right now. But then once I got these characters, once I got these 4 to at least level 80, and I got Sir to level 90, I started branching off and started putting together other teams. So I got a fire team going, I got my ice team going, and then my next team that I want to focus on is is an electric team, and then finally a physical team now that I have Rossi. So it'll take some time, but yeah, I'll get there eventually. But yeah, I do think that Enfield is definitely one of those games where you're taking it nice and like pacing yourself and not fucking bum rushing everything is probably the way to go. Like I could see why people want to bum rush Genshin, at least back in the day, because it's not like Genshin is as like chore intensive as Enfield is. So it's like, oh yeah, if you want to rush through Genshin content, then yeah, sure, I can see that. I can see why you'd want to do that, but Enfield is a bit... If you want to rush through Enfield chores, then that's just going to burn most people out even faster. So yeah, I think that just taking it nice and slow is probably the best way to enjoy Enfield. That's exactly how I've been doing it. A little bit too slow, though, because we got like 2 or 3 events, I think, that are all ending tonight, I think. And I haven't done jack shit on them, so yeah, I gotta go do them real quick. Ayo, White Smoke Bay, sorry for missing your resub. Thanks so much for a 3-month resub. Welcome back, man. Hope everything going well, Mr. 2. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. And yeah, everything's going well so far. Or, I can't say well, but everything's going alright. Nothing out of the ordinary so far, at least. The mat farm here is good. Yeah, even though there's only like what, 1 spawn for the rarer materials, it's like if you harvest them off like a full respawn, like I just did with these rocks right here. What are these rocks again? It's the level 90 material rocks that you need to upgrade weapons with. The red rocks, I think. But yeah, usually those are enough to like level up 1 weapon though, when level 90 at least. If you need more, I think you can grow some more at your starship in the Dijon. So yeah, farming isn't too bad in this game. Well, I say that now. Maybe I'll need to do them later, or maybe we'll need more later, perhaps. When you have enough resources to level more of them, yeah, true. It would be nice if we got more, like, naturally occurring spawns. But it is what it is. Not like you need to get characters level 90 right now, so it's not too bad. Even maxed out Rossi. Oh, an Enfield? Hey, congrats. You ever tried pulling a small amount of lemon or orange juice and fried chicken before? Yeah, for karage, yeah, I've tried it. It's nice. Like, for me personally, it's nothing mind-blowing, but it's nice. Nice touch. Okay, what did I want to do again? Alright, get our weapon to level 90. I need, T-creds. Holy fuck, I have 39 boosters? When the fuck did I get this many? Excuse me? What the fuck? Well, I know what I'm doing today.
そうだ。
Pyro res, what's that? 68k. I think it needs 90k, so I need to do another run. Your Rossi team's gonna need another one. You need it to give her extra art stacks if you care about that. Oh, what's her best team? Because I just kind of made that team on like a whim, just to brainstorm what I would need. It's not a serious team. Reach level account level 60. Nice. Yeah, I'm only at like what 59 myself. Just got there like a couple days ago. It's Rossi, Enmin, Ardelia, Gilberto, or you can use Wolfguard and Akakuri. Oh, so you don't want to use a full physical team, huh? Interesting. So something like this. That means that I'm gonna have to figure out another physical team then, because I heard that Chen is pretty damn solid. So I want to build a team built around Chen. Unfortunately, I have no more team slots. Kind of wish they would give us 10 team slots like Genshin or Wuwa. Maybe they'll give us more team slots later. Okay, now I gotta farm for weapon XP. Everyone's favorite. Well, I got lots of sanity, so may as well use it. Not sure what her best team is, but her combo skill gets better with more art stacks. Oh, I see. Gotcha. You're a character maxer, so building is a pain. Yeah, same here. Gotta get all the characters level 90. Max them all out. No, her combo skill activates when you have an art stack on enemies, but you did a Pog, Rossi, Gilberta, and Chen team, and it still fucks anyway. Yeah, I really wish I had all the other standard characters, man. Especially Pog. I think Pogranichnik is fucking sick as fuck. Young Helliger. Unfortunately, Lowlight decided that I should be an Aya main, so now I have a P5 Aya for some reason. Would have been nice if some of those Aya spooks were, you know, some of the other standard banner characters, but no. The sanity event changes, sent out 3 times stamina every day, so that's probably why you have so many. Oh yeah, you know what? You're probably right, because I did notice I was getting 3 sanity boosters for some reason. I don't really recall why. Again, maybe I mean you said it yourself, probably because of an event or something. Scarecrow real good in GFL1 speedruns, basically mandatory. Yeah, the Sanguis Fairy girls are fucking busted. Do people still consider the Sanguis Fairy girls to be the coalition girls to be like borderline cheats with how good they are? Because back when I was still playing GFL1, there were still some people who were like, oh, like I don't use the Sanguis Fairy, the coalition uses because they're too broken. It's like, what the fuck? It's all right, you're fucking lost then. But yeah, I'm not surprised they would be mandatory in GFL1 speedruns, though. I don't know who in their right mind would do fucking speedruns for a game, a gacha like Girls Frontline 1. Are you fucking kidding me? You're just missing Ember, but you're on an account that you spend money on, so you'll get her eventually. Your free-to-play account don't have anything yet. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully I pick up either Pog or Ember at some point. How much XP does 6-star weapons need to go from 80 to 90? I think it's like quite a bit. Was it like 100 or so? Let me check. Let's see, 83 gives me plus 6. Nah, it looks like we're gonna probably need like 150, something like that. Oh, I should probably swap out. I should probably level up. Who is it? Should probably level up Clanable first. So that way my who is it? My Wolfguard can use this thing.
これは使いやすいな。どうも。
See 55. Alright, we're gonna have to grind a whole lot more of these things. Then there's Sanguis Fairy M16. Oh, they added her as a character, I suppose. Suppose it was she was gonna show up sooner or later. Yo, Denzel, welcome back, man. Enjoyed my video on FGO. Oh yeah, the one I put up yesterday. Yeah. If I started making Cuprium components yet? Nope. Nuh-uh. If you're talking about the components that that Tung Tung's gear needs, assuming she needs that her gear needs that shit, then nope. I was planning to go through story today so that way I can unlock Tung Tung's gear so I can actually use her in my Yvonne Ice teams, but we'll see if I get there or not.
正面突破の任務だよ。プラン A で行こう。このプランでか。
獲物は全部仕留める。
トリンさん、遠くに行っちゃダメ。よいしょ。今日がお前の週末だ。足元には気をつけてくださいね。ドカンと打ち上げるよ。
Hey, yo, Caliente, welcome back, man. Yeah, everything's going alright.
遠くに行っちゃダメ。今日がお前の週末だ。
タイミングは俺に任せて。
私たち信号弾を見て。
首ちぎれ。
トリさん、手加減しないとだよ。何事焼き尽くせ。トリさん、手伝って。
首ちぎれ。
Okay, we do have these 151. That should be enough. Gotta go farm T-creds now again.
あれこれ指図してくるやつが一番ムカつく。先輩、足音で分かっちゃいました。
How much is it gonna cost? More importantly, 217k. Okay.
今回の作戦も間違い。足元には気をつけてくださいね。
俺は
信号弾を見て。
狩りの時間。
トリさん、手伝って。
Hey, Swag. Welcome back, man. Am I pulling for Lainey? Yeah, pulling for 40. I hear she's a good sub DPS, good sub physical DPS for AK-15 for Voimastinus, so. And I gotta get all the UMP sisters together, even if they don't actually all work on the same exact team, which is kind of a missed opportunity. But it's Nikke, so what do you expect?
勝ちましたね。
And yeah, UMP 40 should be here like what, tomorrow, I think. To be fair, the girls' frontline dolls within the same team, unfortunately, don't really work that well together. Some of them do. You can use who is it? 416 and Mech and G11 are both corrosion. 45 and 9 are both electric, so at least those two pairs can work with each other. And you know, 9 and 45 are see each other as sisters, I'm pretty sure. So it's like, you know, 40 is their more distant weird sister they don't talk to very often, I guess. And what do you think of the crew deck update, where you can take pictures of your favorite dolls? Oh, that's cool. More parasocial shit is always nice.
タイミングは俺に任せて。
チームワークを信じよう。このプランで勝つ。
獲物は全部。
トリさん、手加減しないからよ。闇ごと焼き尽くせ。
You want Alva and AK-15 to work together. I think I get the sense that that's kind of what Mika wants to work towards eventually, because I heard that Groza Alter is supposed to be dual element. So if that's the case, then well, shit, okay. I mean, technically we already have global supports like I guess K2. I think technically K2 is a global support if you get her high enough version level, I guess. But I think with Groza Alter, and her being supposed to be, her supposedly being, what, dual element or some shit? It's like, okay, well, yeah. Mika giving us characters that, as you described them yourself, Swag, giving us like glue characters where they're like meant to like bridge characters of two different elements together and make them work on the same team. Or just work together in general, that could happen. Maybe that's the direction that they want to go in. I don't know. It kind of feels that way for now, but obviously we don't really know for sure. Not yet, anyway. But of course, AK-12 never shows up. Yeah, they're kind of teasing her with that. They're kind of teasing us with that, aren't they? Give me a second, guys. Think that's enough T-creds? Sop mod is dual, and Groza's global element or omni element. Oh. By this point, RPK might be playable somehow before AK-12. Don't jinx it. Mika will actually do that shit. You never know. They just might. Waiting for your DP12 uppies. Helen should be pretty soon, I feel like. Because I believe we should have gotten every character before Helen came out, I'm pretty sure. Especially now that we know we're gonna get UMP 40 next, and she's basically confirmed. Yeah, Fatusa and DP12 should be the next major update. Yeah, because yeah, again, I feel like we've gotten everybody else before then. Yeah, Light Rex, how's it going, man? Were you able to get Rossi? Yes, I was. Got her on my 5th multi, I believe, and I 1-multied her signature weapon, so pulls went pretty well, I dare say. Absolutely feral for Ramiel and Zenless. Nikke will finally have some competition, yeah, in the fat titty department, yeah. The more, the better. Am I a Rossi lover too? I like her, she's cute. I certainly don't fucking hate her like some people. Reach 20% trust. Oh, is the trust the Is the trust thing you just gotta play the operator as like your main character? Is that what that is? Excuse me. You didn't think Hoyo could top Yanagi, but then they came out with Remio? Yeah, I mean, never underestimate gacha studios or developers and their ability to slap you across the face with yet another waifu you didn't think could possibly exist.
チームワークを信号弾を見て
Gifts help a lot. Oh, I see. Just give them gifts. Gotcha.
ドリーさん
Ooh, I see. Why didn't I think of that? Fuck, it's genius. Why didn't I think of that? Fuck, it's genius. Why didn't I think of that? Got Rossi in 5 multis. Yep, same here. And now you're still pulling for her weapon though. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't have enough Arsenal tickets, then yeah, it's gonna be tough.
足元には気をつけてくださいねチームワークを信じよう信号弾を見て
No, you don't main them. You just give them gifts to Dijong. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I haven't done shit in the Dijong, so yeah, I wouldn't know. Should probably attack this guy. Do another run. I'm gonna be rolling for Alice or Aoko too. I already pulled Aoko, got her in 3 multis, and yes, I will pull for Alice when she comes out. I think they said Friday. It's in like 2 days. Is it 2 days? Yeah, 2 days.
プラン A で行こう信号弾を見てドリーさん手加減しないからよ炎よ黄昏を照らせ
Your locking character banners have been great, except for Surters. You lost the coin flip twice, got Yvonne, Ardelia, and then got her third pity. Weapon pulls have been shit for you. Damn. Anytime people tell me about their Enfield luck, I always feel bad because Yeah, my luck in the, like, I don't mean to sound like I'm fucking flexing here, but my Enfield luck so far has been nothing short of pretty phenomenal. Like, I have lost the coin the only thing bad I would say that's happened to me so far in terms of gacha is that the game has decided to give me a fucking P5 Aya for some reason,
今日もいい
which
一日になりますように
while appreciated, I would have really preferred if the game gave me at least like one or two other perma characters instead, like, you know, Ember or Pog. But I guess P5 Aya will suffice. I guess, you know, if the game insists. All right, dude. But like that's the only thing. That's the only like bad gacha experience I've had, and even then, could you really even call it bad? Probably not. But yeah, like, I think my weapon gacha look has been pretty solid. I think I only had to go to full hard pity like once, and that was for Yvonne's signature, I think. That's pretty much it. And I haven't had to hit a single hard pity in the game so far anyway. I'm sure it'll happen at some point, but, you know, cross my fingers it'll happen later rather than sooner. Ow, fuck. For April Fools this year, Pekka Mom will get a new model, or she should get a new model. Oh, cool. Wonder how much more porn people will make of her now. I look forward to it. Alva A94 is by far the best. Really, even better than G36. God damn, maybe I should hire A94 as my crew deck chef from now on. Pecora's mom has got it going on. God, I remember listening to that song so many fucking times over like the radio and shit when I was like in middle school. I had no idea what the fuck the song meant. No, just catchy tune, catchy song talking about somebody's mom, I guess. What could they possibly mean by this? Oh, I never did this. I never did this one. Let's go do this.
足元には気をつけてくださいね。信号弾を見て。食いちぎれ。ドリーさん、手伝って。闇ごと焼き付けて。
Canceled Searcher's skill too early there. Do I respect music composers who work for gacha games? Yes. Well, what does working for a gacha game have to do with how much I respect them? Gacha games have some of the best music out there in the video game industry. Like, if you compose music, then, you know, you kind of already have my de facto respect, as long as you're not, you know, a dog shit human being to begin with. But, yeah, like, whether you work for a normal game, a gacha game, or, like, movies or whatever, and it's like, I don't care. You seem pretty cool. I should do my Azure Lane event. You mean the one that we got going on right now, or the April Fool's one? Because I've been getting both done, like, slowly but surely. We should see a Hoyo live concert. I'm not really into attending like live concerts like that. Like, if somebody just gave me a ticket and say, yeah, just have this, you can go for free, I'm like, all right, cool, I guess I'll go then. But yeah, normally I don't go out of my way to watch those, but I'm sure they're cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, I think I'm out of sanity items, so yeah, that'll do it for now. Okay, let's get to finishing these events that are about to expire. Which ones were they again? Yeah, this one first. Quietly flows the spring. What the fuck is this? Oh god, I have to progress story. Fuck me, dude. Journey of the Long Ear. I'm assuming this must be like a web event or something. This is just the puzzle event, that's fine. Rossi story event. These are just weeklies. Let's see. If I only need to do one cryptic mission, then I might as well just get one done right now. Do I think I would be a good composer or artist for games or gachas if I really tried? Considering I'm not trained in making music or drawing anything, probably not. If I had the training, then sure, it'd be a different story, but I never had any kind of that training, so no. I wonder if there's supposed to be a supply chest back here. Maybe not. Gotta finish events too. Yeah, we got like at least 2 events or so that are gonna end today. So we only got like 11 more hours on them. So yeah, we gotta hurry up. Can't go on top of those. Yo, Crackcaster, welcome back. Power wash event. Yeah, it's like a power wash mechanic. You love Ekchua. I also really like her too. The only thing I don't like about her is her fucking name. Like, what the hell is that name, bro? Like, I get that they're named after, like, mythological, gods and goddesses and shit, but it's like, Ekchua? Really? I don't know. It just sounds a bit funny to me. I think I'm just gonna call her EC. Just abbreviate her name. Oh, there's a supply box. You're at work right now, so what are you doing when you get off? Yeah. Gotta stack that paper, pay those bills. You got lucky on Rossi, now you're 3 multis away from her. Sig, does pity carry over to the next banner again? Crackcaster, remember that weapon banners stick around. So even if you can't pick up her even if you can't pick up Rossi's signature now, her banner should stay for the next 2 banners, next 2 character banners afterwards. So you can just spend more, you can just pull more gacha for future character banners, and you can use the arsenal tickets you get from those to finish your rolls, finish your pulls for Rossi's signature. Yeah, I totally forgot about that too. Don't worry. So yeah, I figured I would remind you. Going for every character anyway, so that's perfect. Yeah, and luckily it looks like as long as you buy the battle passes, it seems like Enfield. It seems like they want you to at least have a good battle pass option too, which is really nice. Assuming, of course, that they're actually good, or at least they're actually decent, which I think they should be. So that's nice, at least. Yeah, Surtur's been out of the pool for so long that yeah, she's completely gone now. So we gotta wait for a rerun for her at this point. Or story writer, maybe. I would actually like to be a story writer for a gacha. I just, obviously, I don't know if anyone will actually pick me up, because the only experience I have in story writing is fucking writing fan fictions. Though, to be fair, I have written fan fictions for, I want to say, like, 6 to, like, 8 years or something. Fun fact, since I brought up, the fact that I wrote fan fictions at one point. Fun fact, for a very brief period of time back in like 2015, I think, 2015 to 2016, I actually, unofficially, this wasn't official or anything, but from what I checked, I think this was true. For for a very brief period of time, I actually had, or I was actually writing the world's longest fan fiction at the time. Now, was that fanfic actually good? Debatable, but. But I do feel like my story writing's gotten better over time, anyway. For what that's worth. So like, if I had the opportunity to actually write, if some gacha studio were to come up to me like, hey, we want you to write we want you to direct our story and shit like that, I'd be like, alright, cool, I'll take it. But it definitely wouldn't be for a Chinese company though, unless the money's just actually that fucking good. In which case, yeah, fuck it, dude. But ideally, I'd rather write for a either a Korean or a Japanese gacha. Probably a Korean one, because even the Koreans know how to make better gacha games than the Japanese do these days. So, story writing, yes. Composing music or drawing, no. If I were the main Genshin story writer, how would I make the plot around Paimon? I don't know. I don't really care for Genshin stories, so I wouldn't know. I'm not the right person to ask about that. Some Korean gachas are MMOs in disguise. I mean, Koreans fucking love MMOs, so yeah, no fucking wonder. Some of the bigger MMOs out there are also Korean too. You know, Black Desert Online. I'm sure there are others. BDO is the only Korean MMO that I personally know, but I'm sure there are others. Was Lost Ark Korean as well? I forget. I think maybe they were. Would I kill off playable characters if I were a story writer? Yes, but I would make sure their deaths would actually like mean something. I wouldn't treat character deaths lightly as like, oh, something I just kind of throw around just because. I'm no fucking Xiaoji, that's for sure. Because yeah, character deaths are very, very tricky to get right. Preferably, I would rather deal with a. I would set up a story system where like even if a character dies, like that doesn't affect like the lore of you actually having the character or not. Because yeah, it's gonna be really awkward if like, oh, you kill off a character and like in lore they're just dead, and they're like, there's no way for you to get them back. So it's like, well, okay, so how do we still control that character afterwards, right? How do you explain that? That's why I think that's part of the reason why I think FGO's story and to a lesser extent Limbus Company's story are excellent. Is because both of those games, in their stories, you can make it so that characters die, but it's not like the characters are dead permanently, because like it's more like, oh, another version of them died or something. Like in FGO, it's like the servants you meet in story, in like the singularities and lost belts or whatever, they're technically different than the versions of the servants you summon like yourself, except for like a few weirdos, I guess, who for some reason still retain their memories of when they actually met you in story. But aside from those, it's like, yeah, well, you can kill off characters in story because, yeah, they're servants and, you know, like, yeah, sure, they die, but it's just that version of them who dies, and they just go back to the throne or whatever. And I think Limbus Company is something similar, not quite the same, but like, you know, like their egos can die or some shit. Or like, I don't know, fucking Dante can fucking full res everybody because, oh, rewind time bullshit. Which I'm not as big a fan of, but it is what it is. I have a tough choice to make. Drop $15 for to buy multi to go for 50-50 for Nangong. I hope for the best and probably spend it to get her guarantee or grind the rest of the first half, see what happens. Don't think the 3 weeks are going to give you 25 more pulls. Next 3 weeks. Oh yeah, Nangong Yu's banner's been out for like a week and a half already, right? So yeah, you got even less time technically. It's up to you, Bubba. If you went for full Angel squad, then yeah, I would definitely recommend trying to finish the squad because you know they're kind of all meant to be used together. But if you don't have all the Angels, then yeah, that's a harder decision, I think. Yeah, I think the $15 option isn't too bad. It's only $15. I said musically I'm not as interested. Yeah, if you're talking about me making the music for a gacha, then yeah, no, because I don't know how to make music. I've never made music before. There was a recent 6.x bombshell. If that's a leak, then I don't like talking about story leaks. But if it's in the game itself already, then sure, that's fine. So if I had to become a story writer, composer, or artist, I would choose story writer. Yeah, because I actually have experience in that, even if it is just, you know, shitty fanfic writing. What's my AO3? I don't have any. I never wrote on AO3. I have a fanfic.net account. If you check the description to my stream or any of my other videos, I always post a link to my my fanfic account, so you can check out my stories there, if you want to anyway. Japanese gachas really suck ass. It's not that they're bad. It's just that they're not in any hurry at all to like come out with new gachas. Because I've said this many times before, the Japanese really love taking things at their own pace. Like, they do their shit their own way. Currently, the Chinese and to a much lesser extent, the Koreans are like spearheading the way for gacha evolution or gacha progress, right? The Chinese, obviously, because there's a fucking billion Chinese, right? So that means all the fucking software developers and coders and programmers you could ever ask for. And so it's like, yeah, it's no wonder all the recent, like the vast majority of the recent gacha games, especially the big ones, are all made by Chinese. Because, you know, not only do they have, you know, millions of fucking coders and programmers at their beck and call, but also their economic system, China's economic system makes it really easy for them to secure, like, investment capital to, like, invest into like huge like gacha games in the first place, whereas I'm sure that's a lot harder to do in like Korea or Japan. Not nearly as much capital, just easily, you know, so easily accessible like that. But even the Koreans can make some shit work, just not nearly enough of them as there ought to be. But you know, you see the Koreans come out with shit too. Right, that Star Savior game, the recent 7 Deadly Sins game, gacha, and most recently on, I think the Mongia Star Drive is gonna come out on the 15th of April in like 2 weeks. Yeah, exactly 2 weeks. Like they're all made by Korean studios, so it's like yeah, the Koreans aren't that far behind. Well, they are behind the Chinese at least, but like they're doing shit, man. You know, they're doing something at least. Like, what about the Japanese? Where are they at? You know, like what was the last Japanese gacha you've heard of that was gonna come out recently? That's not like just pre-existing Japanese gacha that's just gonna come out with the fucking like an overseas global server or some shit. Like for me, the last one was literally Magia Exedra, and that's it. And that shit was last year. I mean, shit, we're going through Exedra's having the first anniversary shit going on right now. Did Star Savior turn out to be shitty? I don't think so. I haven't heard people say that it was bad or anything. Quite a few people seem to be playing it. I think Genozod's still keeping up with it at least. So no, I don't think it's bad. I haven't heard anything to suggest that, at least anyway. Seems to be doing pretty well for itself, especially for a major Korean gacha. So nothing of the sort yet. Though that 7 Deadly Sins gacha and then Mongil Star Drive, those might be a different story because I think both of those games are being managed by fucking Netmarble, right? Because if it's Netmarble, then yeah, no, fuck Netmarble. Lost Ark is huge in South Korea, yeah, then makes sense. Then yeah, Lost Ark is probably a Korean, South Korean MMO then, or it's made by a South Korean studio. Thought I hated my own kind? Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I'm certainly not very fond of them. I'm not nearly as patriotic for the motherland like you might expect me to be. But do I hate them? No, not really. I would, at the very least, I prefer living here in America than I do in South Korea, that's for sure. The motherland. Ah, the motherland! I mean, I don't hate other Koreans. It's just I consider myself to be American, man. I grew up here. Like, yeah, I was born there. I was born in Seoul, but I moved here at a pretty young age. So I don't really consider myself Korean. I just look Korean. That's it. You'd rather work for Koreans? I mean, if I had to. But I certainly wouldn't work for the Koreans in South Korea, though. Fuck that shit. Like, if I'm gonna have to work for a Korean company, it's gonna be right here in the good old U.S. of A. Because fuck working for them on their home ground. Prefer living in SK than China. Well, yeah, naturally, with all the shit that I've said about the CCP, yeah. Did I go through military service? No, fuck no. I changed my citizenship just specifically to avoid that. And I'm in no hurry to go back to visit South Korea too, because I've heard stories where like naturalized South Korean citizens, like people who've given up their South Korean citizenships to become citizens of other places, of like other countries, like, you know, America, for example. I've heard stories of them going back to go visit South Korea and them getting harassed by the South Korean government or the South Korean feds because they're like, oh, you didn't do your military service yet. But it's like, but I'm not a South Korean citizen anymore. We don't fucking care. You didn't do your fucking military service yet. So yeah, I'm in no rush to do my service, or I'm in no rush to go back to South Korea anytime soon. Though technically I shouldn't have anything to worry about, but you never know. Yeah, never know. Let's see. Let me see if I can offer some gifts to Aya and Dijang. I'm gonna go find her first, though. Is it a terrible work in an Asian country because they hate foreigners? It depends. It depends. Sometimes you'll get lucky and you actually work for an Asian company that doesn't mind too much, or like they're cool with you and all that. Other times may not be so lucky. Where the fuck is Aya? Do I have to go find her somewhere? Can I, like, track her down somewhere somehow? Oh, Aya's working in the... Oh, I guess I can... If she's in the reception room... Yeah, maybe she's over here somewhere. For some reason, I've got Aya's picture up here. I want to be searchers, damn it. There we go. Yeah, there she is.
整備中の D ジャン号にはあちこちに警告の看板があって
Offer a gift. Popular. Oh, I guess she really wants these. Yeah, I'm assuming she wants these, or does she want the cameras? Because I know that each of the operators have, like, gifts that they prefer. I think this is some, like, Blue Archive bullshit. Going to sleep. Alright, KS Lord, take care, man. Okay, I'll just keep feeding her gifts until she hits what? Max affection like that, I guess. Okay, I just need to give her another gift and that should do it. Okay, what other events do I need to do? Exploration day. Let's go do this first. Maybe you speak their language. Yeah, naturally. If you can speak Korean or Chinese or the native language of whoever, like whichever overseas people you're working with, then yeah, naturally it'll change. Because yeah, they can't treat you like an ignorant foreigner anymore. One 4 and 2 4. Oh yeah, that's right, man. They show up in the first couple of nodes. Would you view a white man who speaks Chinese and grew up there as a Chinese? In that case, I would ask them in my opinion, for people like that, I think it's best if you ask them what they want to be considered. It's kind of like I kind of consider that to be kind of like gender politics in a way, where it's like, well, if you're not sure, then just ask them. See what they consider themselves to be. Because you know, there might be some people who like that who like were born in another country, grew up in that country, but they still consider themselves to be whatever their actual ethnicity is. You never know. Especially if they've, even if they were born in one country, they moved to their home ethnic country for a little bit and grew up there too. So you never quite know. What am I supposed to do here again? Am I supposed to make these? Because it says insufficient items, so I'm assuming I'm supposed to make these. Yeah, I gotta craft this shit. Okay, so first one we gotta make is super hot fruit preserves. Okay. Yeah, they're telling me to make this shit. Okay, so let's craft. Let's cook. We have to cook. Yeah. Okay. I ain't got jack shit. Lovely. Fuck yeah. Yeah, the green star marks. Yeah, right here. Alright, cool. I gotta fucking cook this shit. Indigenous pincer beast. Oh boy, I gotta go fucking farm these guys. Fuck. Now I gotta go find these motherfuckers. Again, really wish that the game would just point me directly to where they're located instead of like, oh, here, they're located in this region. Have fun finding them now, fucker. So, alright, dude. Real fucking helpful there, bitch. It's like, alright, dude. Fuck me, I guess. May have some at base. True. Yeah, I just remember that. What is it? The game doesn't count it. Doesn't have access to your entire global inventory. Yeah, I got some right here. Yeah, this shit is it, right? Let's see, I can put some of this shit away. Yeah, it's this shit, I think. Let's see. I think we needed some of these. I'll grab these just in case we need those. I think we needed tart peppers. Yeah, some tart peppers. No, not you. Did we need some powder? I feel like we needed some powder. We'll know for sure later. Quill beast liver. I feel like we're gonna need this, considering we're trying to make food. Go back and check. Should place easy in today? No, not yet. I haven't logged in. I was going to on stream, but I decided against it. Wait, hold up. Don't need to go back to him. Because I gotta go make the food first. Might as well stay here so I have access to my entire inventory. Okay. Yeah, so we make one of these. There we go. Make one of these. Yakub's legacy. Okay, so we still have to make the super hot fruit preserves. We need citron powder. Oh god, we need a fucking shredding unit for this? For fuck's sake, man. God, it's been a while since I last had to fucking build anything. How do I access my construction thing again? Yeah, shredding unit. Okay. Needs power. Oh, I could probably get rid of these thermal banks and start feeding. Yeah, I could probably get rid of these and just have it spit out what batteries, I think. Switch item. Yeah, HC Valley batteries for even more power. Fucking Iridium more. Let's see, I need another power thing. Power. Electric pylon. Just put it here, I guess. Was it citrons? Yeah. Citron powder. Yeah, is this one? Yeah, these things right here. Deselect that. Just got a little bit of it. Saw a frog recently on your way to your local Aldi's. So just a frog just hanging out, chilling. You can buy them too from certain NPCs. Oh, cool. I just don't know which NPCs those are, so I think I'll just craft them. Just click on craft. Yeah. Because I'm just sitting in my base anyway, so yeah, might as well. Okay. Now I can make those super hot fruit preserves. There we go. Let's see how many of these we can turn in. Alright, submit that. Submit that. Oh, still need to make this. Okay, so I still need to make these. Do I even know how to make these? Meat stir fry. That sounds like a Wuling dish, to be honest. This is a pie, so yeah, this has got to be gather, read, ride to unlock the formula. Fuck, where do I find that shit? Gather tart peppers. Okay, I know tart peppers are native to Wuling. Are reeds native to this too? I think they should be. I think there were some tart peppers up here, actually. Because I remember there was like a quest or something to like gather. Oh no, these are just buck flowers. Oh, here are the tart peppers. Yeah, this is what I wanted. There we go. Hopefully that unlocked it. No, not yet. Meat stir fry upgrade. Oh god, I gotta go grind more tart peppers. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. Or I gotta go fucking find more tart peppers. Are those the only tart pepper spawns? I feel like they shouldn't be. Guess it's time to look that shit up. You can also just buy from Outpost Shop. You mean this girl? Does she sell anything? Oh no, she's just an NPC. Outpost Shop. Oh, just pressing Y, I think. Just the shit, I guess. Speaking of the gifts, I should probably buy these. Oh yeah, you can just buy some of the dishes just straight up. Mm. You wish the Mecha Shifty was an actual banner character? Yup, same. She's got fat fucking tits. Oh, maybe we buy it from this dude. Yeah, tart pepper seeds. Let's see. They say there's one in Load Spring. Yeah, right here. 9 in the Science Park. And 5 in Load Spring. Yeah, they still don't tell you exactly where to fucking find these things. Five in Load Spring. 9 in a Science Park. Hey, Momo, what am I looking for? I'm looking for tart pepper spawns because I need to gather more of them in order to unlock the recipe for a meat stir-fry dish, which I need to make one of to help complete an event that's going on right now. That's gonna end later today. What gacha games do I buy a battle pass every time? Most gacha games that offer a battle pass, actually. Yeah, actually, it's easier to list off which gacha games I don't buy battle passes for. So I don't buy the battle pass for Blue Archive whenever they decide to do one, at least. Like, technically, Nikke has a ton of battle passes, and I don't buy every single one of them. I only buy the battle passes for the ones where they have skins that I'm actually interested in. Ether Gazer, I used to buy their battle pass, but then I realized I don't really need all that shit anymore, so I stopped buying them. I'll still buy them occasionally, if I feel like it. Like, I think right now I'm considering picking up the Ether Gazer Battle Pass just to help me build some characters a bit faster. But I certainly am not. I'm certainly not like buying it every single time it shows up. Can you share the link for it? Let's see if this is the link that I was already using. No, I think this might be slightly different. Yeah, this might be different. Yeah, because this map actually shows where the plant locations are. Okay, this is much better. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. The other sites I was looking at weren't showing the specific locations of some of these of the plants specifically. They're only showing like ores and like more other more quote unquote important nodes and shit, but they weren't showing any of the plants. May as well pick up the citromes while I'm here. Oh, reed rise. I need to pick those up too along the way. Check the depot to see if you have the food already made. No, I don't. If I already had the food made, then I would have been able to just submit them immediately. So I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Am I even in the right place? Oh yeah, I think I am. I think these are the tart peppers. They look like it. Yeah, these are the tart peppers I'm looking for. Okay, but I do need to find more. Excuse me. Found those. Is there like a cannon going off in the distance? What the fuck is that out here? Oh, it's just shooting the zombies. Can you traverse this? Huh, I never knew you could traverse this. Oh god damn it, where the fuck are you going? Was this pathway always open? I'm assuming you can't go down there, though. Okay, where is the next set of spawns I need to go visit? They're right here. Load Spring. They are right here. I'm making a gacha log anytime soon. Yeah, today's April, isn't it? Yeah, new month, new whatever. Yeah, maybe I'll work on them tomorrow. Or something like that. 'Cause yeah, it's about time. Let's see. Oh, the tart peppers are up there. Okay. Yeah, Exedra Battle Pass. Yeah, no, I don't fuck with that. Snowbreak Battle Pass. Yeah, I don't really buy the Snowbreak Battle Pass either. I used to back when they had skins that I actually wanted. Actually, I say that, but they've put out more Battle Passes where they put out Battle Pass skins I've also wanted. I just couldn't buy them because I didn't want to spend money on Snowbreak. Not because I didn't like the game or anything, just because, you know, I need to save money. But yeah, I'll buy a Snowbreak Battle Pass too if it's got a skin that I like. Considering the only gacha you've ever played is FGO, what modern gacha would be the perfect one to start with? If it's too broad a question, you apologize. It's not that it's too broad. I guess it might be. I don't know. Any of them? If FGO was the very first gacha you played, you're gonna have it's every other gacha game, every other modern gacha is gonna feel super fucking easy to you. But yes, the question is a bit broad, so it's like what kind of gameplay are you looking for? Or maybe not even gameplay. What kind of what are you looking for out of a gacha? I do have a couple of like blanket recommendations I can give you. Like OG Arknights is always a good time. It is always a gacha that I can always recommend to anybody. The only reason why you wouldn't want to play an OG Arknights is if you don't like tower defense games. And yo, Mid-Piece fan, welcome back. Other gacha games that I can recommend are Chaos, especially if you come from an FGO background. Chaos Zero Nightmare, or CZN for short. I can recommend Zenless, Wuwa, Enfield. Is Enfield up there as among the best gachas you can play? Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say there. Yeah, I would rank it up there. Maybe not as high as like say Zenless or Wuwa yet, but it's up there. OG Arknights is amazing. Yeah, exactly. No surprise that Enfield turned out to be great too. You have C6 Magna? I wouldn't mind taking a copy off your hands. I don't have Magna yet. Is Uma Musume up there too? No. Maybe for the creativity. If I were judging gacha games based off their creativity, then maybe. But that's not really my criteria. Or that's not what I usually look for in gachas. I look for, do I enjoy playing them personally? If not, you know, all right. End of story then, you know. Why did this box break but not this one? Okay, did I unlock the meat stir fry? Yes, yes I did. Nice. That means we can go back and make that shit and turn that shit in. What's the story of Arknights? Are you asking for OG or Enfield? Because technically those are two different stories. Okay, I gotta go find the other recipe that I still gotta. Oh yeah, sorry. I need to find what reed rise. I think they were. Yeah, I need to gather reed rise. Okay. All right, time to find where these are. Reed rise. Oh, you can only find them. They only have 4 fucking spawns. Are you fucking shitting me, dude? I'm pretty sure I already got them too, because I picked up the reed rise on my way to pick up the other fucking tart pepper spawns too. God damn it! Unless there's more in Wuling, but. Are there any more in Wuling? I don't know. How do I fucking switch the map? Wuling map, here we go. But will the reed rise even show up? In Wuling? I'm pretty sure they don't. Yeah, no, they don't. The only plant that they share with that Wuling and Valley 4 share are, well, I think there's 2 or 3 scorch bugs, sand leaves, and actines, I think. Yeah, no, they don't have any reed rise. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fucking make them. Did you kill Aquamarie? I don't know who that is. Oh yeah, right. I need to like go grab like fertilizers and shit. Oh, and FGO, yes, I actually did. I did it last minute. And surprisingly, I was able to do it first try. You can just make a farm for them for free, just so I know it's not an option or not. Okay, yeah, these are the seats I need. There's no NPC that just gives you this dish, right? This crispy and juicy, or this valley pie dish. If there's an NPC that just gives it to me, or I can just buy it off them, then yeah, I'd rather just do that instead of going through the trouble of putting down farm plots and shit. Yo, Zetrov, watch my Geo video, agree with all the points in there. Yeah, the main problem with Uma is that it's super fucking time consuming. And like, for what? Genre gameplay isn't really a problem for you. You look for the game's most appealing art style from the ones I mentioned, probably. Alright, then yeah. And hopefully, you'll pick up some of them. Yeah, at least one or two of them. Didn't know the game is getting attention from another platform, so you did know that the people I call new gen players can bitch when they play the game. What, FGO specifically, or just gachas in general? Oh, you can buy it from the mining camp vendor, Fricey? Mining camp vendor. Valley Pass? Oops. Mine's cable car station? I don't know. Oh, here. Right here. FGO specifically? Yeah. Because FGO is an old school gacha. I mean, you heard me say this in the video, but yeah. FGO is an old school gacha. So if new age gacha players come in and try to play it, then yeah, they're in for a really, really bad time. Oh yeah, there we go. I can buy one from her right now, or right here. Oh, what else did she sell again? Components, red bulettis. I guess I can buy these. Might be useful. Random ass dockies. Buy all the food. You think 70% of them are in the food event? I've already submitted most of the food. Matter of fact, this Valley Pie is the only thing I need to is the last one I need to submit. Unless there's like another section of like food that I need to turn in, but. Yeah, no, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. It's not like another section of food that I need to like turn in or anything. So yeah, I think I'm done with that. Yeah, we're done with that. Do I think Rossi is goated? She's certainly cute. I'm glad I have her. But, goated? I think I still prefer Surtur and Yvonne, personally. Let's see. Quietly flow sprint. Okay, I gotta get this event done, but that means I gotta push, story now. Let's just go do that. No need then it's finished? Yeah. Because I spent the last like 30 minutes, 45 minutes or so making all the other dishes. It was just the valley pie was the trickiest one because I don't have the valley pie recipe unlocked already. Because I didn't farm enough reeds, so I can't make it. So my only two options were either build a farm plot and then grow it, which will probably take some time, or just go buy it from the vendor. And you know, I feel like the answer was pretty obvious. What about Tong Tong? I have her. She's almost fully built. I just gotta get her gear, but her preferred gear is story locked, I believe. So I'm gonna go through this at least a little bit. If a friend of mine gifted me a shirt of Starro, would I wear it? Yeah, of course. Especially if it has a character on it that I like. Like if it were either a Cyrene or a Castorus shirt, or hell, even an Acheron or a Firefly shirt, yeah, sure, I'd fucking wear it. Who's the next character in Enfield? That's a good question. I don't know. I think we have our guesses as to who it'll be, but I don't know if we know. I don't know if we know right now, because we don't get leaks the same way we do for the other Hoyo games or for the other big gacha games, because Hypergriff has really cracked down on the leakers, so we don't get leaks as easily in Enfield as we do in other games. Unless they have leaked that shit already, which is possible. I just haven't been keeping up, I guess. I'm not fanatic about lollies myself. Like, I don't mind lollies. Obviously, I don't. I play Blue Archive, for God's sake. Like, I'm not nearly bothered by them like some people seem to be. But at the same time, like, you're not gonna catch me going, ooh, on Twitter like a lot of other lollicons do. Like, I'm more middle of the road. Like, I don't mind them. I find lollies cute, especially some of them. Like my favorite character, my favorite characters in Blue Archive are what? Wakama, which is she's kind of a weird example because she's one of the few characters in that game who are officially over 18. Well, she is 18. But I like other characters like Iori and Mika. But again, are you gonna catch me going ooh on Twitter over every single fucking picture of a lolly out there that I come across? No, I'm not that fucking fanatic about them. If I remade my gacha tier list, where would I put Enfield at? Probably for now, right after Wuwa. Only reason why Enfield isn't higher than that is because Enfield has only been out for like barely 2 months. I mean, going on 3 at this point. Actually, it is. Is it 3 years? Is it 3 months old? No, not quite. Not quite. It's like it just turned 2 months old last week or so. Isn't he a freedom fighter for AAA gamers? Maybe. I don't know. Just that the shit that the kinds of tweets that I've seen out of him are I don't exactly find them tasteful, but oh, scan.
Endfield.
New players that would definitely quit when they fight Gawain and Camus is technically the first wall that they'll meet. Honestly, they'll probably get filtered even sooner with the other previous night fights. Because like Mordred literally NPs every single turn. So it's like if they don't know how to deal with that, then you know. They might not even reach Gawain. You see the state of AAA gaming right now, like in my video, like High Guard and Concord. I mean, if you're telling me that that Grum's retard is trying to defend those games, then yeah, I mean, then why is it a surprise that I don't like him?
気絶しているだけ。巡衛員は手加減をしてくれたみたいね。
息があるやつは全部捕まえろ。
It's Mifu again.
ついてこい。
Is Grum's a gaming journalist? I don't know. Maybe. I don't fucking know jack shit about him. All I know is he's a one of those grifting Twitter people with a blue check mark next to them who fucking probably make some money making dog shit tweets that do nothing but farm engagement. Never heard of the guy? Best if you don't know who he is either.
この回線に入らない方がいいのかな。
いい。今更だ。ここだ。
No, as in he fights those kinds of AAA games. That's why you don't get why I don't like him. I don't care, like, even if I see somebody who's like technically on my side, like they say the same shit as I do, like if they say it in the exact wrong way, then I don't have a reason to like them much either. I've said before that how you say things is almost as important, if not just as important, or sometimes in some cases even more important than what your actual point is. And you see that in, like, that's no more true than in people like Saint Tontus, like the fucking rats. They don't have a point to make at all. Whatever points that they do make are fucking dog shit. But hey, guess what? If you say the right things in the right way, right? If you say things confidently enough, then some people will believe you because you just come off as more compelling to them. And suddenly, your truth, you know, even if your truth is not the truth at all, even if it's just some fucking dog shit you just pull out of your ass, right? Suddenly, your truth becomes the truth to those people, whoever decides to believe in you. So no, the way you say things is at times just as, if not more important than the actual points you make. So you can technically say the same things as I do, but if you do it in the exact wrong fucking way and you just antagonize everyone by doing so, it's like, well, what did you accomplish with that really? You know? And besides, I don't really give a shit about AAA games or whatever. I play gacha games for God's sake. So like whether he defends them or fights against them or not, I don't really give a shit. Do I find gaming reviews interesting, like reviews about games that I don't play? Not particularly, no. Especially in this day and age of dog shit fucking agenda pushing gaming journalists.
この絵割と前のっぽいね。
Nah, if I really wanted, if I really want to try out a game myself, I'll fucking play it myself,
見てないの。壁ひび入って
and I'll come to my own conclusions
アキラ
about
ス
it.
がやったとか？
拳で殴った
Do I think Saint Tondas does everything for the money, or is he truly tribalistic about Wilwa? At this point, I don't think I care.
音がする
Whether he does it only for the money, whether it's just a facade or not, or whether he truly is a Wuwa believer at heart, I don't give a fuck. Whatever. I don't give a fuck what he is.
なんかブツブツ
I've said this before, but even on the off chance that, you know, oh, he's only doing it for money. Oh, he doesn't actually believe everything he says. At this point, he's parroted the whole fucking Wuwa narratives for so long that it doesn't matter if he doesn't truly believe what he said, what he himself
定
says.
石を確認
You know?
落ち着いて
It's like that situation. It's like that situation that sometimes that you hear people talk about sometimes, where it's like, you know, if you act like a fucking retard for long enough, do you just become at what point do you just become a retard? You act like a clown for long enough. At what point do other people around you consider you just treat you treat you as if you were an actual clown? And if you ask me, I think he is a clown, whether he intends to be or not. Like the whole option select of, oh, I didn't actually mean anything by this. Like, no, that shit don't work anymore, man. Well, that shit don't fly anymore. Do we have to fight these guys? I don't know if we have to. We'll kill them anyway.
話をするほど暇ではない
自由に動く
今日がお前の終末だ
Oh, this guy's still alive.
すでに砦に入り込んでいるというのかまずいな
まずはタンタンを探さなくては
I guess we were supposed to kill them. You love roguelikes too? Then yeah, Chaos Zero Nightmare game, at least gameplay wise, sounds like it'd be really it'd be a good match for you. Hopefully you can get behind the more anime-ish art style as well. All right, I gotta hold drone. I gotta hold R for the drone. I believe this is the Qingbo stockade or whatever. How did Uma get the best mobile game award? Well, Uma Musume was such a breakout hit that it was able to overpower the whole gaming journo agenda. So.
逆に不自然だ静かすぎ
Because remember, Uma Musume was a fucking breakout hit last year. Everybody, like, Uma Musume was so wildly popular when it came out last year that you got people who normally never even play gacha games playing that shit, bro. And that's only ever happened like once before
タイミングは俺に任せて
with Genshin.
とうまくできます
Are we fighting this guy?
息が合ってた
肩慣らしにもならない。うん、エンドフィールドのために全力で頑張ったよね。
お前たちどっから入ってきた
チェン了解。
何するつもりだ
You think Uma is still mainstream? Not as much as it used to be. Most people who played Uma last year, obviously don't play it anymore. But it's still very much still popular enough. Well, it's become mainstream enough where there's a whole fucking social media debacle about it where people are like, oh my god, Uma Musume global sir going global, fucking ruin the community because we have all these fucking larpers and tourists and squatters playing the game now and ruining it with their fucking gender politics agendas and bullshit like that. So, if that's the mark of a mainstream gacha game, then yeah, I suppose we'd have to call Uma Musume mainstream now,
最
huh?
近作られたものだろうよ。
何しようとしてるんだろう。エハトリでも要塞にとか。さっきの話を続けましょう。もしそうだとしたら急がなければ大変なことに。
物を
The anime was popular too. Yeah, anime, the movie was out that people went to go watch.
疲れちゃったかな。エンドフィールド
Yeah, pretty sure the Uma movie even won a what, best anime film of the year award or some shit.
こんなところで
Damn shame that side games side games won't do shit to capitalize on their global Uma success. But hey, Japanese company, so what the fuck did you expect?
つかみどころがない。竹の葉が落ちる。
The horse girls are underage retards. The fucking, you know, Uma Musume was meant to be for Yuris. Which, like, I don't mind if you like your Uma Musume Yuri. That doesn't bother me. But trying to fucking make it a high horse ass narrative where it's like, oh, Uma Musume is meant for the queer community. It's meant for the LGBTQIA, whatever the fuck letter of the alphabet you want to put in there, community. It's like, bruh, like, let's not. Like, I don't give a fuck if you like watching two Umas fucking scissor each other, or if you want to fuck the Umas, the fucking horses yourself. Like we're all into whatever we're into, man. But as soon as you start making a fucking making a fucking political point about it, it's like, oh my god, dude, go fuck yourself. Like, actually, go fuck yourself. Yeah, high horse. No pun intended. They need to touch grass. Too bad they never will. Fucking hold up in their fucking bedrock maxing houses in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
手加減しないでだよ。闇ごと焼き尽くせ。
Would have been cool if the attack could reach the guy up top.
振り返りと総括が必要だけど、まずは勝利のお祝いが先だよね。
タンタンがいるのは向こう側だ。橋を動かす必要がある。
あっち調べに行こうよ。
You enjoy the silence that are around the more niche gachas like GFL2 or CZN. It's funny you mentioned GFL2. Less drama and less whining posts on Twitter. Yeah, I don't blame you for that either.
気を失っている。まだ生きてそうだけど。
お前何やっ
でも、うん。
放っておけば犠牲者は増える。
I go this way. Let's check out this area first. Oh, can't go that way.
嫌な匂いだ。甘く見ない方がいい。
足元に気をつけてくださいね。俺がやる。本当にすごいです。 エンドフィールドのために全力で頑張ったよね。
助けてくれ。こっち。ここだ。おい、ここから出してくれ。
この声はラントーさん。
Stable Uma Musume literally saved the IRL stables in Japan. Yeah, you don't need to tell me that. Well, you don't need to tell me that. I know about Meisho Doto's stable situation, which is looking good, by the way. They're busy rebuilding his stables.
知っているか。
無料城で研究資料を読みました。
扉の仕掛けは近くにある。噴射ドローンを使えばいい。
The VTuber said that Global will be canceled if people kept drawing not safe for work art. Who the fuck said that? Do you have a name? I want to know if I know that VTuber or not.
足を動かす仕掛けはこの上だ。上に行く方法を探せ。
What did that do? I forgot.
Dareda. まずはあれを動かすと管理に出番だ。
Oh. Hopefully they didn't delete their tweet because how stupid they looked. Yeah, I'd say it's a 50-50 chance on that. A lot of people, a lot of those kinds of retards, at least have some shred of shame about them where they delete tweets that end up aging really fucking poorly. So, personally, I would give it like a half and half chance. No, can't move that. Rotate the bridge. Where are we supposed to go? Was I supposed to go down here?
嫌な匂いだ。甘く見ない方がいい。
Cuprium. Oh, this is the new ore that we need to make Tang Tang's gear with. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to remember to come back here then. Across the bridge. Yeah, I think I just ended up like looping back to where I came from. Yeah, because I recognize these stockades. So yeah, we came from here. Guess I'm gonna go out all the way around them. Oh, I can just jump here. New int body for Acerta. Oh, she gets a new bis gear slot out of it too. Nice. Okay. I didn't know that. That'll motivate me to get a Cuprium thing going.
ああいうバカでそやな人間こそ私の知る聖波砦の人間だ。とにかく今はタンタンだ。
Can't wait for Mifu. Yeah.
動いたか。
肩慣らしにもならない。標的を確認。落ち着いて。演習通りにやれば大丈夫だから。
Zenless is a niche, right? It's considered a more mainstream gacha. Yeah, it is. It's the smallest. It's not as big as Genshin or Star Rail for sure, but yeah, it's still big enough to be a mainstream gacha. Like, I think if your gacha game can hit 1 million followers on Twitter, I think at that point it's like, well, yeah, I think at that point it's like undeniable evidence that you're a big gacha. Technically, Enfield isn't there yet, but then again, Enfield's only been out for 2 months, so barely over 2 months. The malaria incident really hurt DNA. You mean the hacking incident? I mean, if they had, if Pan Studio had, like, I don't know what happened there, but I feel like the most recent hacking incident was like the second one, I believe. So it's like if they had just taken the whole hack thing more seriously and they just fixed that shit the first time around, then it would have been like, yeah, it would have been no big deal. So I have to wonder why they didn't bother doing shit the first time around. So yeah, like what the fuck was their deal about that? What the fuck was their deal exactly? Like, I don't want to say it was deserved, but like I certainly don't feel bad for them. It's like, yeah, what the fuck else did you expect? Oh, you meant to type malware, not malaria. I thought malaria was like some sort of like code word for like the hacking incident. Hacking / malware incident. No company creates a subreddit themselves. It's made by fans, right? I don't know, maybe. I don't use Reddit much, if at all, so fuck if I know. Not the right person to ask for that. I have no fucking idea.
狩りになれれば風の流れで全部わかるようになる。この後の天気も獲物の動きも。
Lack of reaction possibly makes them on par with EA when it came to Titanfall, though EA did eventually fix the issue after a lot of player intervention. Yeah, but you know, you don't need me to tell you this, but it shouldn't have to come to that point, you know. God damn, that was like a fighting game launcher.
みんな大丈夫ですか？お頭がいるのはあそこの上だよ。急ごう。
I gotta follow this girl. Okay. Oh, there's coming with Mifu. Probably the Wuling, the person who's in charge of Wuling.
私に任せて。あんたたちは先に行って。また後で。
The Fangyi somebody girl. What is this? Oh, we can't move it. Cause like, I don't know which other characters they've introduced. Because like, are there any other major? Well, I guess I guess we can maybe count the antagonists. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they make them playable at some point in the future. But like, it'd be kind of surprising if they made them playable now. I feel like that'd be a little bit too early. So maybe not them for now, but. Have I tried Reavers? No, but it's one of the gacha games that I would like to pick up because I've heard nothing but good things about it. Give me a second. Reavers 1999 is on the short list of gacha games that I would like to pick up. If I ever manage to go full-time content creation. 93% on Steam is insane for a gacha, because usually Steam users review bomb them just because they're gachas. It also helps that Reverse 999 is very atypical gacha, at least in the aesthetics department. Because usually whenever tourists or non-gacha players think of gacha games, they usually think of, oh, you know, fat fucking anime titties and shit like that. So, but Reverse isn't like that. So, at least that's how I see it. Yeah, it's almost 4 p.m. already. There's Tung Tung. Oh, I'm supposed to go this way.
さっきまで夢の中で寝言を言っていたやつがずいぶん偉そうだな。
うるせえ赤ババ。俺様はお前には頼んでねえからな。ついてくんな。てかよ、あの妙な奴ら俺様を出しに兄貴を脅すなんてマジで許せねえ。ネファイスは砦の人々に武領女に向かっていく力を与えた。ボーンクラッシャーと同じように小さな不満を抱えていた人たちを焚きつけた。剣を握らせた。兄貴、このこと考えんじゃねえぞ。消えろ。責任に来て。
Yeah, Reverse 1999 never seemed like a terribly like fan servicey game. And if it is, then yeah, it's more the classier type, I guess. Just the random ass music. So I pulled for Sentinel on Yearning about aka Scam banner. I got Rod of Shadows banner, got her in one multi. For which game? Your friend pulled for a lolly in FGO. Did they release a new one called Von Einsburn? What, Ilya? Ilya has a raid up right now? I already pulled her years ago. If you're talking about FGO. Oh no, it's just an SOS thing. So I don't have much time. I just want to get the story done. I'm probably not going to be able to get the event done, so I'm going to get that done after I'm done with work today. Or after work tonight.
タンタン、あのさ、聞いたよ。ルアのお父さん、天使となんかあって死んじゃったって。それに、10年前の災害では聖ハトリでも巻き込まれたって。
Oh, you're just talking about reverse? Okay.
今回のも
No wonder I didn't know what you were talking about.
関係ねえ。そんなクソ昔の話はどうでもいいんだ。あん時は大変じゃねえやつなんていなかった。ゾーンってやつもそうだったんだよ。
Do I have Ishtar? Yes.
ブリオなんて嫌いだ。そのうちまとめて仕返ししてやろうと思ってんだよ。
How is Enfield when it comes to Goon? It's not a Gooner game. Well, it's not an obvious Gooner game, but the closer you look, the more Gooner it becomes, I guess. It certainly doesn't help that Enfield has a pretty active modding scene, so there's that.
奴らが見えたから私がやってもいい。侵食や裂け目とは違って危険なものではなさそうです。
タイミングは俺に任せて。
このプランで勝つ。
ちぎれ。
ロリーさん、手加減しないとだよ。
The big five aren't Gooner games. They sure appeal to a certain audience. Zenless is probably the well, Genshin is kind of a Gooner game too. Initially, they were going to make it a Gooner game, but you know it got popular, and you know, they didn't want to piss off Daddy Xi Jinping, so they toned it back. Star Rail isn't really Gooner. I would argue. Zenless, however, most definitely is. Ooh, I think I wonder if those are the gear slots I need, or the gear pieces I need, or if those were the blueprints I need to make the new gear. And yeah, my Ishtar is MP5 in FGO. I can't skip this.
選び直せるよ。
戻る道などない。
What does that remind me of? Oh yeah, wasn't there this one, wasn't there that one Hokage in Naruto who can control, like, wood or something? Or, like, control trees or some shit like that? That's kind of what that reminded me of. Yeah, the wood style. Do you think if Enfield would go full Gooner like Snowbreak or Horizon Walker level, it'd make them more money, be more successful or less? I think it would make them more successful, but their reputation with the community would certainly become a lot more divided. Because you have a lot of Puritans out there, or a lot of high horse ass moralist bitches out there who you know, turn their stick they stick their nose up at anything that's like anything they see as like, you know, too sexual or whatever the fuck. Which it's fine if you don't prefer like the overtly gooner shit, but like, you know, people out there are gonna be preaching about that shit, like, you know, everyone does. So, strictly speaking, it would make them more money, but then it will come at the cost of their reputation, which has the potential of driving away some of their players. How many of them would quit the game because, oh, the game is becoming too fan servicey? I don't know. I would say at the moment, Enfield doesn't have a reason to. Enfield doesn't have a reason to go full gooner like Snowbreak did. Like, Snowbreak had an actual reason to do that because their game was literally going to EOS if they didn't. So it was a last ditch Hail Mary on their part. Enfield's doing fine. They have no reason they have no reason to go you know, crank the fan service up to 11. Like, why would they do that? Like, they already got a good thing going. Why endanger that position right now? Would I advise a Big 5 gacha to do what you mentioned? What, turn a game into make a game go full gooner or whatever? Only if the devs feel like they need to do it. Maybe for Zenless, nah. Zenless is still one of the biggest gacha games out there. They have no reason to go full gooner, though. I would tell them just to do that. I would tell them to do that just because, just to drive out the rest of the fucking squatters, the fucking tourists who are like, Zenless is too fan servicey. So actually, yes, I would like Zenless to do that, if nothing but to drive out the squatters for good. Not to mention the people bitching about, you know, bad character design this, bad character design that in Zenless. We've already had multiple incidents like this, and Zenless is still here. Like, it's proven that we've seen through character sales, gacha banner sales, that the people who bitch about bad character design this, bad character design that, don't even play the fucking game. And even if they do, they don't spend shit. Because if that were the case, then why do all 3 or 4 of the limited guys that we had in Zenless, why did they never sell anywhere near as well as the girls, you know? Like, if the good character design people on Twitter truly cared about good character design, then you would think that the guys would have sold better than they did, but no. They didn't sell at all. Now put your fucking money where your mouth is. They put a red wolf in Rossi's bloomers. What did Hypergriff mean by this? Well, if they wanted to make it even worse, they could have put her in panties for all they care. Unfortunately, I don't think they can get away with that, because, you know, Chinese censorship laws. Remember back when Ayaka and Genshin used to wear panties? You could literally upskirt her whenever you wanted to? Yeah, they changed that shit real quick. Same with Miko. Changed that too on her. Or they changed that shit on her too. What's over here? Not much. Either gays are going full gooner with the next update? Really? Well, what makes you say that? But yeah, like unless the next update really is like gonna drop us some like fat fucking milkers or some shit. It's like I don't know, man. Ether Gaze has been like sort of kind of gooner for a little bit now. How do you build Rossi's team? Give her Enmin. From what I've been told, give her Enmin, Ardelia, and Gilberta. Because apparently Rossi wants art stacks, so so that her own attacks can become even stronger. Did you not see the trailer drop? Not really. I don't really pay attention to Ether Gaze or updates. Not to mention, we just barely got our new event like last week. So like, I didn't quite expect them to drop a trailer so soon. The skins are full Gooner mode. Oh, great. I was already planning to buy the new Gunslinger girls skins, so I guess I can look forward to buying even more of them. What if you do? You don't have Gilberta? Somebody else who can stack, who can put on art stacks, I guess. Whoever you got. Did you see Star Savior? Yeah, people have told me about it. I'm not playing it myself, but people seem to enjoy it, so more power to it. Alkakuni is really good. I use another caster, maybe who? Antol, maybe? Hey, yeah, I know P40 is coming out today. Or tomorrow, whenever that is. Whenever she will. Tong Tong is from OG or Enfield? No, she's Enfield original. Oh, does a brother fucking... Does he get fucking eviscerated or some shit? They don't have Gilbert. They can use Wolfguard and Akakuri. Oh, the fire team supports. Interesting. Is Rossi Enfield original? No. She yeah, she is. Yeah, actually, the answer is yes. But yeah, she's original to Enfield. She wasn't from the original Arcades. Favorite waifu so far in Enfield? Surtur and Yvonne. Are those fucking solar panels on this dude's arms? What the fuck? Since I lost Surtur, I don't know how long this will take, and I have to go right now, so I might just do this story fight on my own. Yeah, this is gonna take too long, so I'm just gonna back out. How do you back out of this again? Do I just teleport away? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just teleport out. Okay. I gotta get going now, chat. Yeah, I was supposed to leave about I was supposed to get out here like 30 minutes ago. I was hoping I would finish the story, but it looks like it took too long. Let's see. Looks like this is just a what is it? This is just a exploration event or whatever. Looks like I can get the rest of the events done though, so yeah, I'll probably just do this on my own after I come back from work today. But anyways, yeah, I'm heading out of here, boys. I may stream tomorrow, I may not. We'll see. Cause I think, yeah, GFL 2 is dropping UMP 40 tomorrow. I think that's it for now. Yeah, pretty sure that's it for now. As far as like new characters are concerned. Okay, let's see. I think Fob Master's streaming again, so I'll send you guys over to him. Oh, oops. There we go. Do I like that Hypergriff is putting on new characters, or do I prefer Arknight's characters being rebooted? I don't give a fuck what they do. Either or is fine. Like, I got a couple of characters I would like to see them put into Enfield from the original, but I understand that the lore may not allow for that to be, like, so easy. So. But anyways, I'm out of here, boys. Take care. And if I do stream tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow. If not, then whenever I stream